The second of our live matches from the Barclays Premiership this afternoon comes from Arsenal's new Emirates Stadium. It is Arsenal against Liverpool, and has been the case all over Britain this Remembrance Weekend. There will follow a minute's silence for those heroes and fallen of 2 world wars and many conquests since.
Arsenal and Liverpool football clubs invite you to observe a period of silence as we remember those who fought for our freedom during 2 world wars, and we salute the bravery of the men and women who have lost their lives serving their country in more recent conflicts. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Join our match commentators Andy Gray and Rob Hawthorne.
Well, there has been a week's silence from Arsene Wenger, publicly at least. But after the exuberance of facing Alan Pardew last week, perhaps a managerial opponent like Rafa Benitez, just the antidote, a man who barely registers a shrug when his team score. But Arsenal against Liverpool it is, with the prize for Arsenal from a victory, a place in the top 3. If Liverpool were to win, they would actually overtake their opponents today. And Thierry Henry and Cesc Fabregas give us a full start. Take 2, and away we go. With Emmanuel Eboué back in the starting lineup for a Premiership match, and already under pressure from Peter Crouch, who gives away the free kick.
Already we see Van Persie occupying the left-hand side of the midfield. Flamini just infield of him.
Here's Gilberto, the man who provides the cover just in front of the back 4. And a rare pass going astray from Fabregas. Gilberto, who had his gloves on in the warm-up, he's taken them off for the match. Here's Jamie Carragher. Xabi Alonso. Now Sami Hyypiä. For all the rotation of Rafa Benitez, he does seem to have settled now with this back 4, certainly. This is Risa.
Yeah, there was a moment, I thought, when Sami Hyypiä might have been eased out. It looked like Aga might be making a claim for his place. Sami 33 now. But he's been good enough to win his place back.
There's Steven Gerrard, who's drifted across from the right-hand position where he started, as he's always prone to do. Now Xabi Alonso. And this is Steve Finnan.
It's a bit sloppy.
Well, Hyypiä had to try and rescue it against Fabregas, who was the favourite to get there. It's Polo Zenden, who's kept his place after the midweek cup win over Birmingham. Now fled. This is Flamini, who's helped it into the path of Robin van Persie. Reina was second best.
Handball, and that was given. Handball. Yeah, against Van Persie, he'll get booked.
He has done.
I think the mistake Van Persie makes is lets it bounce. I think he's got to get hold of this. He's got to get something on it before it bounces there. Because when it skips up, the keeper's getting it. And he just nudges it away from him. And he gets a yellow card for his sins. But the mistake he made, either go with your head, son, or get something on it before it bounces. As soon as it bounced, I thought he'd lost a chance.
Well, it's a crucial yellow card, that, for Robin van Persie, because it's his 5th and means he misses the Bolton away match.
It's a great chance, though, early in the game. What would Arsene Wenger have given for that?
Well, in a time when referees have come under scrutiny, it was spotted well by Mark Clattenburg, that. And just as well for Jose Reina.
Do you know, I think players' reactions helped him. I mean, such was the adamance of the goalkeeper that was an indiscretion there. I think he kind of looked Mark Clattenburg and then went, yeah, there must be a free kick there. Yeah, he got it right.
Rafa Benitez out guiding operations. As Crouch's flick on. Clearing header by Kolo Toure. Risa launching one in towards Crouch, who gets the knockdown towards Cout. Interception, though, was by William Gallas.
You might say that a few times today, Rob. Crouch gets a knockdown because he should, and he'll be expected to. And to do that, Liverpool and look for Peter Crouch early, and they've got to have players running off him.
And again, it seems a frontline partnership that Rafa Benitez has settled on now.
Well, early start, big decision to make. Just where was he? As this ball's flicked through, just how good a look does he have of this? Looks there. Tell you what, look, he's not blowing. Look, and then that Reina's reaction. I tell you, unbelievable.
Well, Reina and Carragher were both appealing and did enough to convince Mark Clattenburg. They convinced him to make the right decision. It's Cout. Flag was up. Here's Clichy. Gerrard got back at him, that's Finnan. Xabi Alonso, now Jamie Carragher. Here's Xabi Alonso. Cout's helping it on to Crouch. Gallas got his body in the way. Now Flamini. Fabregas. Gilberto. Boué. Now Fleb. Flamini. By Carragher.
Nearly, again, lovely football. Passing and movement. Much to admire about Arsenal. But Liverpool will know if they can just keep them out. Keep it at 0-0, or better for them than... They get frustrated, the crowd here.
Frustration grew against CSKA Moscow, but you can hear from the crowd they're fully behind Arsene Wenger. His name ringing around this new stadium. Clichy, backed by Fabregas. Flamini finding Gilberto. Now Emmanuel Boué. This is Fleb. Fleb looking for Van Persie, who was onside. To control this one well enough, and what a well-timed tackle that was from Finnan.
Lovely ball. That's a much better take here. He keeps himself onside. Henry might have been off, but rightly the flag stayed down. Full marks for Steve Finnan. Quick enough to get back in. He's looking to control it on his left foot. He did that, but it just got a little bit further away from him than he wanted.
Fleb has lost out there to Bolo Zenden. Gilberto trying to make the recovery tackle and did enough. Here's Boué. Flamini. Fleb. Down the line by Risa.
I think he's saying he thought it was his throw, and I think he's probably right. I thought I got a good nick off one of the Arsenal players.
Fabregas. Here's Clichy. Now Toure. Looking for Henry this time. Carragher timing his leap. That's away by Sami Hyypiä, player from whom Liverpool have had great value down the years. Fabregas. Toure.
That wasn't a bad idea. That gets applause from his skipper, because he just got a lovely position in between Carragher and Finnan. Thierry Henry. You know, but sometimes you think we're watching the changing face of Arsenal in many ways, aren't we? I mean, particularly we think of Henry, and people have said maybe he's not as happy as he was, and this is happening, that's happening with him. But for the first season, he's having to come to terms without a Bergkamp or a Perez, you know, who for 6-7 years when he have been unbelievably valuable, Thierry Henry.
Well, underlined by his role as status, he's the man now very much pivotal in the transition, bringing on the youngsters that Arsenal are getting to commit their long-term futures here, as they've done with the likes of Fabregas and Toure. There's Toure's challenge there on Peter Crouch. Toure, who signed a new long-term deal here back in the summer. Hyypiä cleared by Gilberto.
Oh, let it go, referee, let it go. It's not good refereeing. He only has to wait a couple of seconds. You can have a word with him later when the move's broken down.
Here's Eboué. Now Fleb. Fabregas. Fleb. Eboué. Now Gallas. This is Clichy. Henry. Van Persie. Fabregas.
Just crowded out.
Well, Gallas has lost that to Couch. Well, he had to improvise, and he did very well.
Half a chance. Can't deal with Crouch. Crouch's job is not necessarily to win it, you know. It's just to keep the ball going, and he does that. He's done his job there, Peter Crouch. Just a little bit heavy with the touch, but it's a genuine opportunity. Don't really cope with it. Not easy, I'll grant you. But is he capable? He certainly is.
Count playing today on opposite sides with Robin van Persie, a man alongside whom he had a decent scoring record at Feyenoord, and they'll be looking to play Van Persie in here. He's made a run out to Flamini's left. This is Fabregas, Gilberto, now Fleb. Made the angle well.
Comfortable in the end for the goalkeeper.
Crouch. Gerrard. This is Risa.
I think that's a perfect opportunity for Risa to stand one up. Crouch is against Clichy. Back post, a lovely angle ball. It's easy for him. He's got that in his compass. I think he should have been looking for that.
Hyypiä.
wondered about the selection when we knew that Rosicky wasn't going to be fit. Wonder what his temptation was like to go in with a 4 in midfield and play, another forward-thinking player. An interesting choice from Theo Walcott, maybe. Throw him up there with Henry.
Has Adebayor available again?
Adebayor as well. Neither of those, but he's resisted that.
Here's Carragher. Got himself into trouble with Van Persie. Flamini, though, stolen from him by Xabi Alonso. Now, Steven Gerrard. This is Cout. Driven into Peter Crouch. Toure covered it well and blocked it well. Cout. Xabi Alonso. Crouch!
Offside. Offside. Oh, must have been close. Well, they had them on the rack here for these couple of minutes. It's not this one, but does Crouch get out in time? No, he doesn't. Ahead of the ball, therefore the decision is the correct one. He wheels away in delight. But yet again, the officials have got it right. But he had a chance, when Cout fizzed a great ball across moments earlier, and he didn't get enough on it, Peter Crouch.
Here's Fled. Challenged by Gonzalez. Fabregas. Here's Van Persie. Trying to get it through the middle to Fabregas, but Liverpool had plugged that gap. This is Fled. Fabregas. Carragher behind the cross, but here's Eboué. Stopped by Risa and cleared by Gonzalez. Crouch up on his own. Immediately under pressure from Toure. He makes that for Gilberto. And he finds Clichy. Henry took it in his stride. Shoved off the ball, was he, by Carragher? The referee felt not.
Well, he obviously thought he was losing his balance as he controlled the ball, and that influenced his decision. It's just warming up very nicely, this game.
Fled. It's Gonzalez. Gilberto. Eboué. Now Gallas. Flamini. Fabregas. Eboué. Shrugs off Gonzalez by leaving it behind for Alexander Hleb. Flamini. Eboué. He's bent one round looking for Thierry Henry. Reina makes that his. Hleb. Eboué. Excellent spell of possession this for Arsenal.
Well, they move the ball about the pitch as well as anybody. Better than most. Such wonderful movement. And they're just so quick. I mean, the fitness of them is fantastic, Arsenal.
Van Persie, now Clichy. Fabregas lets it run. Flamini first to it. And it does break down in a vital area. Risa. Xabi Alonso. Here's Gerrard.
Well, there's one for your scrapbook.
Unusually wasteful from the Liverpool skipper.
Not from that area. He's as good as anyone. I include Beckham. Fizzing it in from there. So mark it down. Tell Stevie. afternoon crossing practice.
Fleck. Eboué. Now Gallas. Clichy. Flamini. Xabi Alonso away. Crouch came under pressure from Toure. Gonzalez. Toure. Now Fled. Gilberto. Now Van Persie started to move out to the left when Gilberto was looking for a direction down the centre.
Yeah, he made a good run, Van Persie.
It's Couch strike.
Fierce enough. Comfortable save, really.
Here's Gilberto. Henry. Neatly sidestepped Xabi Alonso, but Carragher too formidable an obstacle.
We almost said there, Thierry Henry, I fancy a kick in this game. I've not been involved an awful lot. Give me the ball. I'll do a little bit on my own.
Here's Gonzalez. Zenden. Xabi Alonso.
That's good.
It's Finnan looking for Crouch. That's Clichy. Van Persie under pressure from Carragher, who's pulled it back to Couch. Now Gerrard. Crouch was in the middle, he's won the corner.
Well, I think this is a better away performance from Liverpool, and I'll tell you the reason I think it is. I think the manager sent his team out positively, with ambition, and I think on other times I've seen him come and play away from home. It's been too negative, in my opinion. Players have reflected that. I think they're reflecting a positive selection. It's got ambition to win this game, and I think we're seeing that today from Liverpool.
Gonzalez with the kick. Mathieu couldn't get there. There was an interesting duel between Gallas and Couch. Did Gallas have his arms around the striker?
Probably. But he'll be saying it wasn't me, ref. But in actual fact, it was him, ref. But they get away with it time and time again, defenders.
Gas dived in on Couch, caught him.
Reminds me a little bit of Paul Scholes, Fabregas, with his tackling. You know, great footballers, but never quite mastered the art of tackling. Paul, did he?
So that's not necessarily a compliment.
No, I know, but I'm saying he never mastered it, but it never stopped him becoming one of the best. And I think the same will apply to that young man. Unbelievable talent.
And it was Fleb who held up Gonzalez then. Liverpool have grown in confidence for all of possession that Arsenal have had. They've managed to withstand it. And they're looking a bit more dangerous themselves now, the visitors.
And this is a tactic they should employ. The Crouch in the team. You've got to do this. You've got to threaten, make it difficult for Arsenal.
Cleared by Toure. Liverpool's travel sickness, difficult to explain away. They've lost 4 away from home in a row in the Premiership without scoring since that 1 goal they've managed on their travels in the league this season. Robbie Fowler's penalty at Sheffield United. Driven across by Risa. Arsenal playing their way out of pressure. It's Fabregas putting them immediately back under pressure. Risa. It's Fabregas himself who redeemed the situation.
Well, I'm just looking at Crouch, his position. He's got himself right in the edge of the 6-yard box with no real presence. Well, he's come late, Gallas, I think, but there's no real presence around him. Oh, that was close.
Right into that area where the two of them were. Fabregas. Now Henry. Kleb breaking on the right-hand side. Van Persie's joined the attack too. Liverpool have plenty back, but Henry is past Finnan. Risa has to deal with it, and does.
Well, I don't think Kleb went in quick enough or early enough. Look, he's not at full pace for me. He's not driving in there. Not even yet, not even yet. And it was only very late on that he decided he would go. I thought I should have been running the other side of the full-back and getting in there, right in the middle of the 6-yard box. His captain wasn't happy.
Well, flung towards Toure, but Liverpool deal with that. And Count gets it clear. Clichy. Kept in by Eboué. Only to see Crouch charging across and mistiming it. Eboué. Appears underneath it. Fabregas. Van Persie. Gerrard. Crouch tried to steer it back through to Gerrard, but hit a standing leg. That's Flamini. Now Henry. Fabregas. Cleared by Finnan. Count. Well, he was going nowhere in the end. He was being hunted by Gilberto and Clichy.
Just a misunderstanding when it mattered most between Henry and Gilberto. Brilliant pressure though on Count. Like a dog after a bone there, taking the ball off him.
Zenden. Got the timing of the challenge slightly out. Gave away the free kick in consequence. Here's Gilberto. Henry has stayed out on the left. Flamini and Van Persie in the middle this time, but he's gone for goal.
Great skill. Watch how quickly he does this, as he controls it in the chest and flicks it almost all in one movement to open up. Well, that's only half a yard for the shot.
Here's Finnan. Gerrard. Here's Carragher. Now Hyypiä. Well, the length of League Two between Paul Ince's Macclesfield and Walsall, but they meet in the first round of the FA Cup. It's live on Sky Sports 1 and HD1 tomorrow from 7:30.
Take the time in this, Liverpool. Certain things that you work on during the week. Certainly set plays from wide areas would have been one of those. It's just whether the left foot of Gonzalez is going to arc it away from Almunia, or whether the right foot of Gerrard's going to fizz it Or even the left foot of Gerrard, the way he's standing now.
It's Gonzalez who goes low, and it came out to Zenden.
Clever, clever. Didn't think there was enough pace on the ball when it eventually was played, but it got there. But this would have been in a well, he did do something special. A lot of players between him and goal there.
Nearly a year now since Polo Zenden got his last goal in a win against Portsmouth. And Liverpool looking for their first goal at this stadium on their first visit to Arsenal's new place. It's Xabi Alonso, who was sent off in Liverpool's last visit to the old venue at Highbury. Gonzalez, now Zenden. It's Xabi Alonso. Dirk Kuyt, the flag stays down for him. Away by Gallas. Risa. Xabi Alonso. Gonzalez. And he was given plenty to do.
There's no slouch of Bowie. Nobody pleased to have him back.
Suffered a knee injury while on international duty with the Ivory Coast, and another nervous week ahead for managers with players going away on international duty. Here's Kuyt. He and Van Persie could be lining up against England. Eboué. Fabregas. Kleb helps it on. Mathieu came in with a challenge. Finnan covering. Gerrard. Clichy. Here's Finnan. Henry.
Well, he might get one more, Alonso. A couple of times now. Referee's had to have a little word with him. That's another half hour in the first half of a match here, and the Arsenal fans haven't seen the team score. Oh, incredible.
They've become too used to seeing them have to come from behind in matches here so far. Sixth Premiership game here. The only wins that Arsenal have achieved have been against the newly promoted clubs, Sheffield United and Watford. And the other three games have all been 1-1 draws. Kleb. Fabregas. It's Xabi Alonso. Gerrard, neat little touch through to Kuyt. Van Persie has retrieved it from Xabi Alonso. He's got nobody there.
Yeah, it's funny when you reach a half-hour mark. No goals yet again. And you do one or two little things like that, suddenly the fans get a little edgy.
I was thinking when you mentioned earlier about how long Henry's been here, and he seems to consider this not only a case of educating the players here but the supporters as well. He made an impassioned plea for patience after the Everton match.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Here's Fabregas. Eboué. Kleb. Gilberto. Now Van Persie. Fabregas. Can he do it on his own? Shows too much of it to Carragher.
Yeah, he's up against one of the best defenders, that is. Carragher there. There's a little combination, flick from Crouch, Cout in behind.
Here's Xabi Alonso. Risa. Zenden. Here's Gonzalez. Back comes Fleb. This is Flamini. Fabregas. Henry. Carragher, never any respecter of reputations. He was straight into Henry then. He's paid a bit of a price for that with a yellow card.
Well, as soon as Jamie Carragher's pleading his innocence here, you know he's expecting a yellow card. He's honest as the day's long, Jamie, but only his first booking, amazingly, of the season. Been behaving himself. You get the reputation as a softie if he's not careful.
Bue's ball in. Henry managed to leap behind Carragher that time. Couldn't get enough power behind it, though.
Well, that's when you see him spring like that. It amazes me why he hasn't scored more with his head. Takes a great position, the back of the centre-back. Look how high up he is. Only 7 or 8 yards out. Certainly got the tools.
Gerrard. Here's Cout. Taking on Clichy. And he's won a corner. Liverpool ahead in that area. Of corner kicks one. Can they make this one count? Crouch, always a worrying presence for opponents, but it's been pulled back to Xabi Alonso.
A little bit more control needed from Gonzalez there. He had Gerrard beside him.
Henry. Crouch. Zenden. Henry again. There's Henry's touch. I'm sure the officials were quite sure. There was a moment's hesitation before the throw-in was given to Liverpool. Crouch, lovely little flick through to Cout. Zenden. Gonzalez, first time. And Gallas had to get across. Crouch was closing in.
Nice football.
Gonzalez. Risa. Xabi Alonso. Gerrard, Zenden, Crouch, Xabi Alonso, now Gerrard. He's lost out there to Robin van Persie. Arsenal looking to get men forward to support him. He's got one out to his left. Fabregas through the middle and Henry here to the right. Well won back there by Xabi Alonso, and Henry has gone down and stayed down.
I'll tell you, invited to tackle. Got away from him. It was there to be won.
Flag up there, but the referee has played a good advantage for Arsenal. And here's Fabregas. Clichy. Now Bue. Fabregas. Sled. Fabregas. Now Flamini. Cleared by Sami Hyypiä. Fleb. Eboué. Fabregas. Slightly wrong side of Henry and cleared by Steve Finnan. No doubt about it, the frustration is growing again here at the fact that when Arsenal are getting into decent crossing positions, they haven't got enough bodies in the box. Zenden.
Well, not too many attempts on goal. A lot of quality out there. Arsenal pretty good with 3 out of 3 working the goalkeeper, but never really threatening.
Fleb. Now Henry surely has to have a crack. Well, tried to take the extra touch.
Well, again, he plays it a little too far here. That's Phil. Endo. Quite a bit of possession, Arsenal probably ahead in it. But I don't think Arsene Wenger's team have created nearly as much as he would like today. It's certainly not a case of missed chances. Pretty good possession-wise. But for all of that, they haven't gotten behind Liverpool very often. That one chance in the first minute from Van Persie, and maybe Henry when he broke wide on the left. Only twice really that Liverpool have had a problem.
At times in possession, Liverpool have almost played Arsenal at their own game. Been some good passages for the visitors. It's Gonzalez. Eboué. No foul. And here's Gonzalez. It's a
That's wasteful. That is really wasteful. But he wants a free kick. Obviously, Mark Clattenburg thought the ball was won. Well, this is the one. But as I get this back, watch Steven Gerrard break in the back post here. And I just think a little bit of vision. He's at the edge of the box. He's totally alone. It's wasteful from Gonzalez.
Only his 3rd Premiership start, the Chilean. His 2 previous ones have been in stark contrast. Scored a goal in his first against Spurs, but then was part of that display at Manchester United that many feel has already cost Liverpool their attempt to win the title this year. This is Fleb. And Fabregas! And Arsenal have finally got the ball in the net, and Mathieu Flamini has only his 2nd ever goal in the Premiership.
Well, he'll probably end up getting booked now. But that's when people don't understand. You've just called it his 2nd goal, only in the Premiership, back in the side, his 1st Premiership start this season. Of all the midfield players, his name would have probably been last as a potential goal scorer. But it's a lovely little run from Fleb. Oh, he's borderline, isn't he? Probably just onside. It looks borderline. Whether he's ahead of the ball or not, that's the key. But the run from Fleb and the pass, and then the vision of the little Spaniard to just roll this across. And I just wonder, is he ahead of Fabregas's pass? No, he's not. There you see it. It's another very good decision from the officials. It's been long, it's been frustrating for the most part from Arsenal, but they at last have the breakthrough.
Well, Mark Clattenburg did exercise common sense. He wasn't booked Flamini for his celebration, and he has a goal to celebrate.
Oh, that's good. Well done, Mark Clattenburg.
There's Hyypiä. Clichy. Now Gilberto. Eboué. Great run from Eboué. He's away from Risa. Now Van Persie. Henry.
Suddenly the mood changes around the Emirates Stadium. It just looked like it might be on the turn.
Gerrard. Eboué. Here's Carragher. Run back by Zenden. Now Gerrard. Xabi Alonso. Zenden. Cleared by Gallas. Henry came back to shackle Xabi Alonso. Here's Hippier. Gerrard. Counts. Fidden. Here's Van Persie. Van Persie up against Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso's furious, not happy with that challenge at all. He didn't get the free kick that far side.
Eboué. Fleb lost his footing.
Might be one or two. Raining quite heavily now. Slicked up this surface even more than it was. It's a pretty slick surface as it is.
Good ball from Fleb. Van Persie with a header on. Risa. Here's Couch. It's a push on Peter Crouch. Sonny Hippier is forward for the free kick. One added minute in the first half as Gerrard looks to Xabi Alonso. Henry came out to block. Fabregas tries to roll it away to Fleb. Gerrard not there in time. It keeps the pressure up regardless. Crouch. Zenden.
Just here, that might all be good news for Flamini. Rob, I think he might have got booked after all. Mark Clattenburg showed him a yellow card.
Henry, Van Persie got into a great position, but Sami Hippier stood up to the through ball, and Zenden gets it away.
Well, you just think Rafael Benitez got decisions to make at half-time, and they're about to be made now.
Because his team are a goal down. They held out until about 4 minutes before half-time, and Mathieu Flamini, who's only in the team because of the injury to Thomas Rosicky, brought joy to Arsenal fans who were slowly losing their patience. And at the break, it's Arsenal 1, Liverpool 0.
Same old story for Liverpool so far then on the road. Graham Souness with Jamie and myself. Their thoughts when we come back. Arsenal in front. Thierry Henry was telling us how critical that is here. Well, they've got the breakthrough, and we'll have a look at it when we come back.